for Boba Fett?
Gotta give it up for Boba Fett.
I do remember Boba Fett.
What is going on?
What's happening?
Fine-looking brothers and sisters. Welcome to, this is attempt number 2, but I think we're good this time. We're jinxing it right now.
No, it's first try.
First try.
Yeah, first try, first attempt of the Fine-looking brothers talk The Mandalorian.
The Mando.
We were originally Fine-looking brothers talk Ruby. That was our show. Rooster Teeth went under, folded.
Yeah, Ruby's
not
dead.
anymore.
Like, there's no more seasons. Like, the show's over.
Yeah, there's no more seasons of Ruby. So, we were actually bought by Disney, the Walt Disney Corporation.
They just gave us $5 and we were in.
Yeah, we're in. So now they own us. They control what we say and how we feel, and
we love the Mandalorian.
we love them. We love every Star Wars product they have released.
Absolutely.
So
All
today
three
we are
of
going
them.
to The Force Awakens.
No. Rebels,
Solo,
Rebels,
and The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
They've only released Rebels and Clone Wars.
Yeah, and
for
this.
a couple years.
Yeah, that's it. That's everything.
Okay, so I guess before we dive into the new episode, we could talk about our opinions on season 1.
Yeah.
A little bit. What do you guys think?
Mando's fucking cool, dude.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
Unironically great show.
I think it does a really good job of like establishing this new character and like this new like part of the Star Wars universe. We always knew it was like there, the criminal underbelly, but like it kind of gives it a spotlight, you know, and respects the source material. It's a good continuation of the universe. It's almost like when you actually write the story and like don't pander, the story turned out pretty fucking good.
It's almost like when you plan things come out better. When you plan your story ahead before starting it, things might.
No, we're done with Ruby. We're done.
Oh no, I was talking about the sequel trilogy.
That too.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, it's like Force Awakens. It's like great, incredible start to what is going to be a great story, and then they don't continue the story.
They're like, it is time to do other shit.
Yeah,
and some of the shit is cool, and some of the shit isn't cool.
Yeah. Anyway, Mandalorian season 1, it was great. I thought it was pretty much perfect. The only weak episode I would say is the Tatooine episode from season 1 with the annoying ass bounty hunter that's like, I want to be the best bounty hunter, and Mandalorian kind of does shit. I don't even remember what happens. That's how
They
much
captured
it was shit.
Some gal.
It's some dude, yeah.
It's some gal, and then I forget what happens after that.
Yeah. And at the end of that episode, we saw a shadow walk up, and we didn't know who it was, but we'll get into that.
Was that?
Yeah. So we are on season 2 premiere, season 2, chapter 9, The Marshal.
The Marshal.
I thought it was an excellent start. Very good. No complaints.
I don't know about you guys, but I felt like Mando was a little aggressive in this episode.
I liked it. I don't know. I felt like it was like justified. I don't know.
Where would you say he was too aggressive?
I don't know. He was like in the beginning of the episode in the Fight Club bar. Like he was getting in there, dude. He was fucking like I'm not taking no shit. Like in the first season, I feel like he would have like walked through it a little bit more and like been a little more chill. But he's like, I'm just gonna murk everybody in this building. Like no big deal, you know. I'm gonna.
Well,
hang
they
this
all
guy.
pointed guns at him.
Well, yeah. To be fair, he didn't start anything. Like,
Yeah, he was just chilling, and then they all pointed guns at him. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah. And then he hangs that guy and just like, I'm not gonna kill you, but they are, and then he fucking leaves.
Yeah, I don't know how he picked up on that one. That was obvious what was about to happen.
I think that's what I like about the Mandalorian as a character. Like, he's definitely one of those, like, has a good heart, but it's also, like...
No nonsense.
You know, no nonsense, no bullshit, like...
He's
not
gonna,
a hero, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm not a hero, but actually a hero.
Maybe he's gonna walk in. He's gonna say, "Hey, give me this information, or I'm gonna kill you." And then he's like, "I'm not. I'm just gonna kill you instead." It's like, that's not happening. It was a great opening scene. Like I like having it. You know, starting off with some nice like simple action, just to reestablish like, hey, this is what he does. This is what's going on.
He's still pretty. He's still pretty badass. He can take people down.
Yeah, Baby Yoda's still cute.
Still cute.
Still cute.
Baby Yoda.
Baby.
It's weird because I don't
Yoda,
really...
buy him, buy the doll, buy the thing.
It's weird. I don't really think of him as Baby Yoda anymore. He's just the child now. Because, like, that's what everybody calls him now on the show.
He's a child.
He's a child. He's a chutch.
No,
And then the dude, like, goes like, oh, man, you gotta go to Tatooine. And I'm like, ugh.
I definitely didn't think they were overusing Baby Yoda this episode.
No,
like,
he
I thought they did a good job. He like did a little cute couple appearances, but he wasn't like the entire show.
Yeah.
He wasn't really the focus of the episode, like, at all. It was really all about, like, Din and, like, it was pretty much all about him, essentially, and corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
is the Marshal corn on the cob?
Yeah. He's like Cobb Vanth or something.
Cobb, man. He's corn on the cob.
No.
So the dude from the Fight Club is like, hey, you gotta go to Tatooine. There's a Mando on there because he's looking for Mandos because he needs to like do a thing.
What was the he like? I guess because the Mandalorians have interacted with the Jedi in the past. The other Mandalorian, the whatever her name is, the Armorer, is that her name?
Yeah, the Armorer.
She like sent him on a mission, find other Mandalorians because they'll know how to get you to the Jedi or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's looking for Mandalorian. It's like, I guess that brings me up a good point. Like, this show is just a video game. The way it is structured is just entirely a game. Each thing is like a little game mission. This was literally a Breath of the Wild mission this episode. Like, literally you do the same thing. You're in a desert and you fight a giant worm and you have to blow it up from the inside.
Literally, the first time the Krayt Dragon showed up, I'm like, oh, is that a fucking Molduga?
Yeah.
And someone said the whole episode kind of reminded them of, like, doing a Dark Souls boss.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like this show, the way it's structured is very video game-esque, where it's like there's this greater mission, you have to do like little tasks to get like pieces that build the greater like thing.
And there's like side quests. Like. There's side quests, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea for like a show pattern, to be honest, like a show like this.
So is it a spiritual successor to Scott Pilgrim?
Is Palpatine an evil X? Theory.
He's Anakin's evil ex.
God.
Anyway. But yeah, so I think I thought the this episode's character, the guy, the Marshal was he was okay.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I picked out Boba's armor pretty quickly. I was very surprised. I was like, oh, it's Boba's armor, and then Jen's like, oh shit, it's Boba's armor.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that is Boba's armor, like straight up.
I was like pretty confident that it was a misdirect when they sent him to Tatooine to find the other Mandalorian. I'm like, okay, it's like they're teasing Boba, but it's not going to actually be him.
Yeah, exactly.
And I thought they handled that pretty well. I guess we can get into the ending now. The ending was a little forced. I feel like we didn't need to see that, to know that like Boba's still alive, because we would have known his armor was around, If he was still in the stomach of the Sarlacc being digested, his armor wouldn't be around,
I guess that's true. I never really thought
but
that
the Sarlacc could have just spit it out. We don't know. Like, I don't know. I think that's like, it's pretty loose. I don't like them like shoehorning in Mando or Boba.
I don't know. Maybe just because like I'm more excited about like when Ahsoka and Captain Rex are coming in. Like, I thought it was Captain Rex, and I got super, super excited. And then I realized, oh shit, wait, no, that's actually Boba Fett. Which I think is what the opposite of the reaction they wanted to get out of people.
Do you remember Boba?
Yeah, like, I think, like, you know what? It's not completely out of the question that it's Rex. Like, that's not, like, completely eliminated. Like, the only things that, like, it makes more sense in the context that it's Boba, and also, like, last time we saw Rex in Rebels, and technically Return of the Jedi, if that counts, he had a huge beard. So, it's like, I don't know.
He could have
It's also because, like, he's just a regular clone, and Boba's the, special clone, so he ages correctly.
Yeah, he's the... Is Jango or Boba? Jango's the template, and Boba's his son, right?
His clone son.
Like, literal son.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it would be more appropriate for Rex to come in with Ahsoka.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. The Rebels ended with them in different places, but I think it could work. Still, if they could have regrouped. It's not out of the question that they did.
Because me and Alberto have not seen the Rebels. We did watch Clone Wars, but we did not watch Rebels.
Nice.
I want to see my girl. I want to see some fucking...
I want to see my girl.
I want to see your fucking lightsaber fight that one guy from the first season. I forget his name right now. The dude with
Who?
the dark saber. The dude with the
Oh,
dark saber.
yeah, the villain at the end of
um,
season 1 of Mandalorian.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we can talk about like stuff like that, like connecting it to the wider show universe. I guess we could say like, the last season ended with Moff Gideon showing that he has the dark saber, which you guys haven't watched Rebels yet, but do you want me to spoil Rebels?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can.
So,
So
Rebels,
spoilers for Rebels.
last thing we saw in Rebels was that Bo-Katan got the darksaber.
Wait, Bo-Katan, that's the lady from Mandalore.
The
She was in the
redheaded
Death Watch.
Mandalorian
Mm-hmm.
that was, that like took,
Yeah.
like helped Ahsoka get Mandalore.
Oh, she
back.
had the saber?
Obi-Wan Scal's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wait, she had it?
Yeah, she was granted it by like. So another Rebels character had it first, then she got it. So.
Well, how did Moff
yeah.
Gideon get it then?
So we know about this thing called the Purge that that didn't happen in Rebels. So we don't know what it is yet. And how Mandalore seemed to be almost all like genocided by the Empire. So I assume Moff Gideon was like partially in charge of that project, and
he
that
took the saber.
he took it when he was there. But yeah, we don't know if Bo-Katan's alive or dead. So that'll be interesting to see, and especially if Ahsoka, gets involved in that shit. But I don't know if she will. We'll see.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but like I feel like, and we were talking a little about this before recording, and I talked a little bit of this on another podcast. Like I feel like I'm worried about how they're going to handle bringing in characters from other like Star Wars media. Like I feel like the way the Mandalorian works is like it's a guy wandering toward a bigger goal, and on his way he encounters like people, he crosses paths with people that are on different paths. And I feel like introducing like Rex and Ahsoka and other like Rebels characters that way could work. But like I also feel like they're not doing that with Boba, if that makes sense, so I'm a little nervous.
I mean, they could have just shown Boba and then he just doesn't show up for like half the season. Like they just give a little taste and then he's not, you don't hear from him. Which I think would be better,
Yeah. I also liked like what they did in season 1 where they showed the shadow and it was kind of like, is it Boba? Is it not? Like, guess we'll have to wait till next season to find out. And
What if he's
it
just
was
not in this
Boba.
season either? He's just like,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, what if that was all they show of him for this season?
I'd be fine with it. Get him out of here. No more Boba Fett.
I don't know why you guys are so like pissed that it's Boba Fett.
It's because I wanted it to be Rex so much because I love Rex.
It's just that Boba Fett's not a good character. Like, Boba Fett doesn't do anything, ever. He's never done anything, ever.
I'm staring at my Boba Fett figure that I have on my desk right now.
Listen. What has Boba Fett actually done? He literally stood there in Empire, and then he died. That's all of his...
Yeah, and then in Clone Wars, he's like an obnoxious kid.
Exactly. So, like, what is that kid... What has that fucker actually ever done? Literally nothing. So I don't want to see him again, because he's fucking dumb.
Alberto,
yeah,
this is just his Alberto's hatred for Return of the Jedi spilling
That's true.
through.
Return of the Jedi
Return of
sucks.
the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie.
It's okay to be wrong.
That's another
That's another podcast.
subject. But
Why is Return of the Jedi the worst Star Wars movie? Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not true.
That's literally incorrect because Attack of the Clones exists.
I don't know. I think I'd rather watch Attack of the Clones than fucking...
Everybody
If you try to
sees-
tell me that Attack of the Clones is better than Return of the Jedi, I
It's more
will.
watchable.
Everybody, no. Enough.
Say one line from
Enough.
Return of the Jedi. One.
Enough.
Enough. Okay.
Okay. So
So-
about the episode, I thought they were gonna do the whole, because lately, like, what I've seen with The Mandalorian, they seem to do a lot of, like, switcheroos, like, oh, this guy was actually bad the whole time,
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do, like, a 360, and, like, Vanth was like, he didn't actually do all the things he said he did, and he's, like, an asshole.
Yeah.
But I was very pleasantly surprised that they just kept him a really cool guy.
Yeah, I thought for sure they were going to do that, where it's like his whole story was fake, and that he actually like killed Boba or something like that, or like stole it from Boba or something.
Or
I don't know.
he didn't like do all those like that Iron Man shit, like.
That Iron Man shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he did, and he's a cool guy.
He's a cool dude. I'm excited to see him again.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
And I love
Yeah.
oh, what's her name? Pelly, I think.
The
The aunt.
The repair woman
Yeah.
or whatever.
the aunt.
I love her.
I really like her too. She's very nice.
Yeah, and then she has the droids from Phantom Menace.
The droids from Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Oh, and she had what's his name? The
R5.
droid that they R5 that they didn't buy in A New Hope.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, look at that.
What?
That's
But
what I'm really liking about the Mandalorian. There's so much like actual like love for lore.
Legit.
Yeah, I think like I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch the Disney Plus did like a show that's as long as the show. They did like a behind the scenes documentary series that's literally as long as the Mandalorian season 1.
No, we haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen
And it was very good, and it was very interesting to like see the process and everything behind it. And it's pretty much like it seems like Jon Favreau and like Dave Filoni, and Dave Filoni's the guy that like the head guy from Clone Wars and Rebels, and like it's just the two of them like John's keeping it like real, and Dave Filoni's like, I want to do all this, and this, and this, and reference Lucas and everything like that. And then John's like, we actually have to make it a show. And
I mean, with the tech that they have, with the backgrounds and stuff, all that fun stuff that they have now.
oh yeah, it's insane. It is like insane what they have, the technology they have.
This show
is like,
is beautiful. Like.
yeah, it is definitely like movie budget, like every single episode.
Well, it's weird because like we've gone so far from like fucking like Liam Neeson and fucking what's it called? What's his fucking name? What's the other guy's name? I can't remember right now. Obi-Wan's.
Obi-Wan?
Oh, fucking Liam, like, Ewan McGregor?
Ian McGregor.
Ewan McGregor.
It's so much different than like Ian McGregor and Liam Neeson like sitting in a room like talking to no one. You know, it's like legitimately you can like project the shit everywhere and it looks good.
Yeah. Like, I think that's the way they filmed live, like from what I saw in the behind the scenes, is like, it's like the actors can see the backgrounds because they're on a screen. Like, it's like the highest quality screen possible. So they're like filming the actors in front of the like, which is really interesting. But yeah, like,
And yeah,
I don't know. I guess if you guys, I kind of want to like sort of use this first episode of the Final Universe Talk Mandalorian to establish our theories for what the plot of like the greater plot of the show is going to be.
okay.
If you guys wanted to go in that,
I think that Snoke is going to show up at some point. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
That was. We should have filmed this yesterday on Halloween because that's a scary thought.
No,
That's
it makes sense. He creates the First Order. The First Order is kind of like the Rumblings right now, you know.
I want no
It's gonna happen.
no
It's gonna
Palpatine,
happen.
no enough.
so
He's
I
gonna
guess
be
I can go like my theory is that Palpatine is behind it all, but I don't think we'll see him in the show, if that makes sense.
behind what?
Like I think there's a very good chance that Baby Yoda is either a clone or a Force baby like Anakin was. Like he's trying to do Anakin again, kind of. You know, now that he's failed, you know? And he's trying to get another Anakin. And I think that's why he's sending all these like remnants of the Empire after this baby.
That makes sense.
Which is, well, I guess it doesn't make sense that much because technically, like, Baby Yoda was born, like, in prequel era. So, I don't know. But,
Oh, yeah, because he's 50 years old.
yeah. But,
how does that even work? Dude?
Well, is that for sure? They, like, know exactly for sure how old he is? Like, how do they
They
know
I don't
that?
know.
How do they know that?
I don't remember.
Because, like, they've, no one knows about, like, Yoda's species, like, at all. So how do they know,
Yeah.
like, how they age and stuff?
I mean, it's weird because like they said they lived to be 900, but like he's still a baby at 50. Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. But, yeah. So, like, I think that Yoda's planet, the planet of the Yodas that they're looking for, may, like, if they end up going that route, I think it'll be like somewhere in unknown space, and that's how you can connect to the Rebels characters. Because spoilers for Rebels. Rebels ended with Ahsoka and Sabine, who is also a Mandalorian, heading out into unknown space to try to find Ezra, who was like the main Jedi character of Rebels, who disappeared out there.
Wait, why is Ezra so important though?
What'd you say?
Why is Ezra important?
It's I mean, he like, you know,
he's one of the last Jedi, you know.
He's one of the last Jedi, yeah. But yeah, he could be out there. So I think that's probably how they'll cross paths with a lot of the Rebels characters. But I also think, depending on how long the story of the show encompasses, that like maybe it'll end with like a very old Mando like turning Baby Yoda into, or Kid Yoda at that point, into like Rey's future like Jedi Academy or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's another route they could take. Like he's trying to bring him to his people, and then they find out like his people don't exist or something like that, and that his Jedi are the people he should be with, and kind of like that. Yeah, I could see that route too.
That makes sense. I want Baby Yoda to wield the Darksaber.
I was like, I don't know if he has the fine motor skills to hold it.
I don't care. I want him to do it. It'd be sick. What if he fucking stabs Moff Gideon using the Force?
Din is definitely gonna hold that thing at some point.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I feel like maybe if they bring like Bo-Katan back, and then like Bo-Katan can be like, this is yours now, to like Din, you know?
Yeah. And
be like, pass it on. Which would be very cool.
It is a video game. We fucking got a weapon upgrade. Last season he got a mobility upgrade. Now we're gonna get our weapon upgrade.
Yeah.
And you got a follower. You got your Baby Yoda as a follower.
Yeah, but I feel like they'll tie in. I feel like they'll explain a lot of like what happened between the first uprising against the Empire and Rebels to complete genocide of the Mandalorian people, which happened in between, I guess. And I assume that's where Moff Gideon comes in. And
I'm sure Darth Vader was involved in that too.
Yeah, probably something like that. I guess we'll find out, but as time progresses. But one thing I saw on TikTok of all places, the Mandalorians that rescued him in that flashback in season 1 when he was about to be killed by the droids.
Yeah.
If you look at the back of their armor, they were Death Watch.
Oh shit.
So that's
they weren't they? Yeah, their armor.
So he was raised by Death Watch.
Yeah, so that's gonna be. I hope they tie it in like that, or if it could have just been like, you know, let's throw in a familiar symbol in there and call it a day. But it also could mean something. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But
he could fucking hate Bo-Katan and Sabine. He could just be like, yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah, and also it'll be interesting to see like how the whole thing about Mandalorians have to wear helmets now came about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was a thing in Clone Wars.
I assume it has something to do with like this purge that we're gonna find out about. Like the last surviving Mandalorians like probably made a pact or something, but I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? I guess we'll watch and see.
I feel like at some point they're gonna go to Kaminoa.
You mean Kamino?
Kamino, god damn it.
I was like, I should know what that is, and then I realized.
I was thinking like Samoas from Girl Scout cookies.
Yo, this is Samoas.
I don't know. I really feel like they're gonna go with the clone of Yoda route.
Yeah,
and then there's Rex and Boba. I feel like it's all gonna like come to that point.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very interested to see where it goes. I think Ahsoka and Rex were confirmed for this season, I want to say, and then the rest of the characters that were like from Rebels that were announced were like rumors. Mm-hmm. So I think we'll see them, but I mean we can't say for sure until the episodes are out. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this season.
Yeah, dude, this show's sick.
It's a good show.
It's a good show. Good night.
Good night.